Over 100 years ago, someone called John Wanamaker said that half of his advertising works, the other half doesn't. The trouble is trying to figure out which half actually works. Now, if that's the case in your business, then this is the episode for you. I had a conversation with a business owner the other day. This person's spending an absolute mountain of money on marketing, and I wanted to find out what's working and what isn't. And the answer that this person gave to my question was very interesting. When I asked him what's working and what isn't, give me the details, he said, well, X many percentage is coming through the phone, X many percentage is coming through our website contact forms, X many percentage is coming through email. And I was like, hold on, that's like fundamentally misunderstanding what it is that you're actually trying to achieve by measuring your marketing effectiveness. So I want to break it down for you because I think there's probably a lot of business owners out there that aren't actually measuring the right things when it comes to marketing effectiveness. If you are measuring the method of communication, i.e. if people are phoning in, emailing, walking in, using contact forms, etc., that's not actually helping you understand where to focus more time and energy. So let me break it down for you this way. I want you to think about your marketing in the context of a pyramid. At the top of the pyramid, we have marketing campaigns. Now, marketing campaigns are specific initiatives with specific objectives aimed at specific people. So in other words, you might have a new product that you've launched and you will have a specific campaign around raising awareness and trying to drive inquiries for a particular product. Or you might have a specific offer, and that specific offer is aimed at a specific audience. It runs for a specific period of time and you're trying to generate a specific number of leads for it.
That's specific.
Or you might have things like a customer reactivation campaign. Again, that is something that has a specific objective, specific period of time, etc. In reality, you have a number of campaigns. And those campaigns, that's really what the marketing is about. It's about understanding if the offers that you have constructed and the messaging around those offers and the audience that those offers are targeted to, if that is actually working. That is the top of the pyramid. In the middle of the pyramid, you have the different marketing channels. Now, the marketing channels are the way in which you speak to your customers, the methods that you would use. And that is where you have SEO, or you might have events, or you might have direct mail or newspapers, or whatever it is for your business, email marketing. You will have a number of different channels that you use. And then finally, what we have is we have the method of contact. And that is how customers want to get in touch with you. That is their preferred method of communication. Those three things tell you very different things. And when we are talking about trying to understand what marketing is working and what is not, you want to understand on a campaign level which marketing campaigns are generating a return on investment. How much did that campaign cost you? What was the expectation that you'd get out of that campaign? And how much return on investment or not did that campaign generate? Then you want to look at things on a channel basis. So which channels are generating the leads for these campaigns? Because in reality, you don't just run a campaign on one channel. If you're doing a new product that you have, you will probably be talking about it through your email marketing. You will probably be pushing it through your social media channels. You'll probably do a blog, which is driving the SEO, etc. You use multiple channels to try and broadcast or spread the word for these various campaigns. So therefore, you do need to understand which channels are actually generating qualified leads and which ones are not. The reason? So you can make better decisions about where you choose to focus your money. Which channels are giving you the biggest bang for your buck? Which channels are resonating most with your prospects? Which channels are working and which ones are not? And then finally, when it comes to how customers want to get in touch with you, it is useful, it's important, but it doesn't actually help you understand the return on investment bit. When I ask this person a question, what's working, what isn't, and they start talking to me about telephone, email, etc., they are missing the point. What you want to understand is which campaigns are generating the results, which channels are bringing those inquiries to your business, and how customers want to interact with you. The communication piece might help you allocate sales resources. It might help you invest in technology, or it might help you understand what your sales function needs to look like, but it's not fundamentally telling you which campaigns are working, which channels customers prefer. It is just telling you how people want to interact with you. So think about your business, think about the level of detail that you have around your lead source reporting. If I had to have the same conversation with you and ask you what's working and what isn't, would you be able to answer that question properly for your business? If you can't, then you need to go back to basics and you need to put some proper infrastructure in place to be able to record the stuff and to be able to analyze it. If you want to grow your business, this is not negotiable. I want you to spend as much money as you possibly can on marketing. In order to do that, you really do need to understand what's working and what's not. Without this in place, you're not going to be able to confidently ramp up your marketing. Therefore, you're not going to be able to grow your business to the extent that you will be able to if you have proper visibility and you understand what to invest in and what to change or ignore. See you next time on Mind Your Own Business.